I would not want my wife to make more money than me. Like, I would want to be a provider and do things that like a man does.
Well, I mean, in general, do you think most men want their wives to make more money than their wives?
No.
No?
Well, that's why they have the problem. That's why they're fives.
Yeah.
Like, they should desire to be a provider, to be all these things.
I agree with you. So now if women make more money, so this is a 2016 survey done by Dr. David Buss at UT Austin, where he talks about women pricing themselves out of the market because as more women make more money because of college degrees and master's degrees, what they become is metaphorically taller, and women are not interested in men that are shorter than them. Metaphorically, as more men become unemployed or as more men fall behind in the marketplace.
100% I would agree that, like that. I don't think anybody would discount that. I guess my thing is just like, as a man, you naturally, for most men, if you're any type of man, you probably want to be a provider. You want to be respected. You want to be, loved and all these things.
So Ryan, this is what I love. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
But the problem is I used to feel that way, that most men would feel that way. They don't. A lot of men are just taking themselves out of the market. That's the incel, like MGTOW means men going their own way. This whole community is just like, no, this isn't worth it. Marriage is not worth it. You just saw Dak Prescott.
So these guys just resort to being single and watching porn and just doing
that is correct.
And today, they're looking for a mother. They're looking to be served. They're looking for a girlfriend who's going to look up at them and bat her eyes.
Yes.
Who's going to look a certain way so they get, as they walk around, the guys are like, man, you got a good one. Their dating practice is all about what can I get?
Right.
And girls aren't looking for that. It's all about getting out of your car, walking up to the door, speaking to her father with respect, and then treating her like a lady and taking her out and listening to her when she talks.
Yes.
Okay? Men have lost their purpose of service. We are here to serve. We are here to provide. We are here to protect. We are here to teach. We are here to lead. That's what we're here for. We're not here for ourselves.
I think what a lot of men are realizing, and this is what's keeping them from a lot of these going on dates and commitment and opting out of dating, is they look at marriage and a lot of this stuff where modern women, after about a year or so, you done paid, what, 40, 50 grand? And now they're acting crazy with you. What kind of man is actually want to continue? What kind of man is going to want to actually continue to go through with that type of stuff? That's what you have to look at. A man is not going to want to continue to get into issues and nonsense and BS. Contrary to popular belief, men don't like that.
I got so mad. I said yes. Don't make me accountable for whether this happens now or not. I'm here. I'm naked. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Don't be giving me a second chance to choose.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Oh. But he thought he was being generous and accommodating and considerate and what you guys try to be.
Yeah, and that's him being considerate. I don't want to interrupt her. She looks busy, but that's kind of like what a man needs. He needs to not be interrupted because he's single focused. As you described, you're doing one thing and you don't want to be interrupted. Whereas me, if you interrupt me to give me a brief 2-minute kiss and just to tell me, I love you, thinking of you today, it's just something connective that takes 2 minutes. I am so happy for that. And not even like, oh, I want to have like right now, nothing like that, but just like a connective, I'm feeling you, I'm thinking of you. That already makes me feel that feeling of, oh, I want to have with them today. That little bit.
You just made me think of so many more things that men need to know about women.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
Today, if you take a girl out on a date and you offer to pay, some people get offended by that because women now feel that they are equally,
How stupid of those women.
Oh.
You shouldn't let the men pay.
No, but I'm saying these are things that happen that, we can open the door for ourselves.
There's a difference between being chivalrous and being toxic.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've done something that you thought was chivalrous and a woman has said that, oh, I can do that myself, you don't need to?
No, as long as you're doing it in a way to be polite and not show I'm the man, you can't go wrong, is my opinion. If you're opening the door not to be like, I'm the one who'll open the door, instead you're doing it because I want to help you, then it's never going to come across the wrong way.
Right.
If you're going to say, I would love to pay for this meal, it's not going to come across the wrong way because you're doing it because you want to do something kind, not like, oh, I'm the provider, so I'll pay. It's the intent.
These modern women are saying they want a man who courts. They want a man who knows how to date properly. knows how to plan a date, knows how to do all of that stuff. And that's fantastic. I think for me, it's just that I have to do all of this and you just got to show up. Well, I went to work. I had to do this. So did I. Well, my car was broken and this had happened and so many troubles. Same. I had to fix my car too, or make sure it's not broken now, but it was once. And the employer didn't care. The women that I was dating before didn't care. That was my problem as far as they were concerned. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't really even know you. And so that's not you expecting to just, well, I'm just a girl and I just should be able to show up. No. You got to bring something to the table.
If your partner won't repair conflict with you, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. But just know you have to have a nervous system that can actually execute this pretty flawlessly, or you will end up reinforcing their avoidance. So you're going to go up to them and you're going to say, hey, I can tell you need to take some time to process what was said between us. I'm happy to give you that time, but I'm just letting you know that I can't go without repair. So I'm going to be at the table at blank o'clock, and I hope you'll decide to meet me there to repair this. And then you're going to show up at the table at blank o'clock. And if they don't show up, then they have actually missed a target. And so it's no longer abstract. They are clearly missing the target. So you can go up to them and say, hey, you weren't at the table at 5. And so to me, that tells me that this relationship is going to have an ongoing lack of repair. And because of that, I'm going to need to take some space. So I'm just letting you know I will be unavailable for, list what you're taking off the table for the relationship. So when you're ready to repair this, you let me know, and then we can get back on the same page in the relationship. And then you hold it. You don't budge. If you budge, you have reinforced their avoidance. Essentially, if you budge, you have given them the message that they can dig their heels in and not come to the table, and you will eventually cave and say you're sorry or act normal or whatever, and they never have to experience discomfort.
Men do not change from conversations, they change from consequences. Women speak the language of intentions. He didn't mean to hurt me, he was going to buy me flowers. But men, they speak the language of actions and results. Why? Because that is what society rewards him for. And if you are a triple threat, which most of you are, meaning you are driven, you are successful, you are beautiful, this is going to be the most difficult mindset shift for you to make. Because that same I'll do it myself mentality got you so far in terms of your career, your fitness, your finances. But it betrays you when it comes to dating and relationships, because that same hyper independence that makes you such a boss makes you a mother in your own relationship. Because here's how the cycle goes. He does something wrong, you call it out. He emotionally shuts down and pulls away, and that emotional distance makes you so incredibly anxious that you end up chasing after him, apologizing for the problem that he created. You think you're showing him empathy, he sees it as permission. You think you're giving him wifey, he sees you as mommy. Mommy loves you so much, let me clean up your mess for you while you go play. You think that by going the extra mile, he is going to value and appreciate you more. He will not. He will actually grow to become even more resentful of you, because that grace and devotion, he did absolutely nothing to earn it. And when you give something away as if it is nothing, it will be treated as such. Men do not respond to words or emotional outbursts. Men respond to loss. Loss of access, loss of attention, loss of your energy. So you want to teach a man how to treat you? Stop talking so much. Show him with your actions and reward his mediocrity and audacity with distance and disinterest, and watch everything change for you.
You know, you have a lot of modern women continuing to ask, where are all the men at? How come these men are not at singles events? Well, if you were to go to an event just to get humiliated, would you go? If you were going to the event just to honestly and truly become content, would you go? The answer is probably going to be not. I'm not coming. I'm not going to pay to be humiliated. The drinks are not going to be that good. The food's not going to be that good. We're not going to be doing anything that I want to do. So I'm not going. And that's how a lot of men think. Even if the drinks are good, even if the food is good. Okay, this looks like a place I would go, but I'm not going on that night. I'll go the next night, or the night before, or some other time.
If you're confused why people aren't finding that elevator video funny, that woman just went through what's most women's worst nightmare. Being trapped in a room with a bunch of men you don't know and no surveillance footage. She did the right thing. She did what I would have done, which is have your guard up, tell people to back away from you. Like, that is literally everything that you should do as a woman if you are scared in that situation. And if you're wondering, like, oh, it was funny, like, they were laughing at her, like, it was not that big of a deal, like, she was being too serious. She doesn't know any of those men. And frankly, their parents failed them. Their mothers failed them. Because as a boy mom, you should be educating your sons on what most men would do in that situation and why you need to make a woman feel comfortable if they were in that situation. So
This woman makes the woman in the elevator seem like such a victim until you actually see the real video of what happened, which I'm about to show you guys. I dug it up.
Yes. It's not. Nobody's laughing. You guys are laughing over stuff in an elevator. So just shut up so I can fix this, okay? Like, I don't know any of you guys, and you guys are so mature. And you guys are fat because you can't walk down the stairs, obviously. Yeah. Right? So just shut up and let me fix this, okay? Like, laugh all you want, but we're stuck in an elevator. So...
First of all, the most obvious thing is that those are not men. Those are boys. And for so many of them in the elevator, they are giving that girl the most space. They are like touching the walls of the elevator. They aren't moving. They are not crowding her. They're not approaching her. They're not being aggressive at all. They're literally just listening to her have a panic attack and they're giggling about it. Because again, they're boys. They're not men. So yeah, she's having a panic attack, but let's understand that somebody can have a panic attack and it's not anybody else's fault. So for the first woman that I showed you with the poofy hair saying that this is just another example of whatever point she was trying to make, sorry, this clearly did not fit your narrative.
Once you lose us, you lost us. Like, it's not a loss to us, it's a loss to men. I love that about women in our era. It's like, not like, oh my God, I can say to the world. Like, at first it is, but it's like, you just lost the best thing ever. Like, you just lost a diamond, a pearl at the bottom of the sea. Like, come on. No. It's your loss. Like, you gotta yearn for me. They don't yearn no more. Like, it started to turn into us yearning, which is not a problem if it's reciprocated, but don't yearn no more.
So she says men don't yearn no more. It's always, you could tell the women who say stuff like this, or guys don't go on dates no more, or these are the women who are loose. These are the low value women. And Cheyenne Bryan voice got to stop calling the whole doctor. They don't get it. All them tattoos, all that ghetto, all that, like, they just don't understand the power with, a lot of their power lie within their looks, but also, your character and all of that. Nobody yearning for no stripper looking. Like, they throw you a couple $100 to bust it open, but that's about it. You know what? We talk about men opting out, not getting married, that sort of thing, because there's like legitimate legal risks to it. You got people out there, men out there, that subscribe to the belief that, hey, I'll be with it. I think I was listening to what's his name on whatever podcast that was kind of saying the same thing, and can't remember his name, his last name, Justin. Tall guy, white guy, I think, might be from Louisiana, so I don't even know if he's really white. He might be black, just light skin. I'm just joking, but am I? He grew up around black people, so maybe. Anyway, he subscribes to that belief. I'm not saying don't get married. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys out there that look at the math on that, and they're doing the math and they're trying to figure out, okay, so where do I benefit? What's in it for me? Will you get a companion? Do I really? Do I get a friend, or do I have more responsibility? Do I have another bill? Do I have more strength?
There's always a girl who a man really wants. And men are not like us. They're not going to waste their time and kind of play these games. Men are very direct. Yep. So if he is like, I just don't know if we're really compatible, believe him.
And a lot of my friends will be like, oh, Titus, like, you don't really date often. That's because when I'm interested, it's clear.
It's very clear.
And I'm going for it full force.
And I made that mistake of thinking like, oh, well, I mean, he kind of treats me like this, but like he says that he no. Girl, go by how he treats you. Right. And even if he's treating you a certain way, but he's telling you a certain way, if you don't like the way you're being treated, leave. Right. Leave that anyway. Like what I've been learning just through working on myself is you actually don't have to suffer through anything. If you're sitting in a situation where the guy might be nice, but your needs aren't met
to somebody. Somebody need to get it.
That's okay. It doesn't mean that he's a terrible person. It doesn't mean that you're a terrible person. It just means that you guys aren't a match. Because that's what I thought too. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to hurt his feelings. A man will always be willing to hurt your feelings. He will always be willing to choose himself. Every man is going to choose himself. He's going to put himself first. Put yourself first. Men will always choose themselves.
Dang, she comes
up. It's so true. It's so true.
You're not wrong.
Even if a man is being good to you, and if he's caring for you, he still chose himself first. You're just getting the benefit of that. Like, he will always choose himself first. So choose yourself first. And if you don't like it, let it go, because he would do that.
And I think And you kind of particularly see this with some ladies, this engagement bait type, relationship posting, where modern women will be filming their boyfriends during arguments without telling him, and then posting it, with like a caption of like, why are men like this? Do you even hear me? That sort of stuff. And then a man doesn't even know. But when a man does find out, and he's like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? I thought we were going to keep our business in house. Yeah, but they need to see the real me. They need to know the real me. That's if you guys are doing a prank and you both are in on it, I can see, I can understand it's entertainment, right? And some of these videos out here are that purely rage bait, engagement bait. I get it. I understand it. Get your bag, right? It's funny. It's entertainment. Sometimes you can't even tell, right? But for the women that are doing it seriously, there was a woman that was thinking about divorcing her husband and put it out online. Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy with my husband. And then some of these ladies out here, yeah, it's okay to divorce the good guy. What are we doing? Why would you say something so silly?
Stop being girlfriends to single men. And if he got a problem with it, tell him to do something about it. Ain't it always the men that ain't trying to wife you up concerned about men that are actually trying to wife you up? But how can you allow these men to have a cake and eat it too, and then you the one to suffer? You the one that done gave all your options up, and this man is sending you a mass text in the morning talking about Grand Rising Queen. Boy, he texting 4 or 5 people. How the are you becoming a single man's girlfriend? Y'all are not exclusive, but yet and still you talking about, well, I'm gonna just date one man at a time. And this is why you keep having one man waste 6 months to a year of your time. Date them all, sis. And guess what? When you date them all, men gonna be mad. But tell that same man, if you upset about it, do something about it. How about you raise to the occasion? How about you show me that you are worthy of me making you my only option? How about you show me it's safe enough for me to put multiple eggs in your basket? How about you answer the phone when I call you? And until you do that, shut the up. Here you are, letting me know we ain't together. Remember that. When you see me up there with Daryl, big Daryl, that's what you gotta tell these men. Remember, we ain't together. Had the nerve to say, man, you ain't even my girl. Oh, so I'm not. Okay. Fellas, when a woman say okay like that, it's not okay. When she be like, don't even worry about it. Worry about it.
The reason he's not pursuing you is on a list from 100 masculine men that I interviewed, asking them what makes them commit, what makes them approach, what makes them fall for a woman, and what makes them run away, and everything in between. If you want that whole comment report, I will send it to you. But for now, the top 3 things that make a man pursue and commit, number 3 is emotional connection. Who knew? Guys have feelings too. If emotional connection is there, a man is exponentially more willing to commit, which leads to number 2, compatibility and shared values. I remember reading the book, His Needs, Her Needs, where it talks about the most important things to a guy in a relationship, and beyond physical attractiveness and sexual fulfillment, third need in that book is recreational activities where, a guy can share what he's doing recreationally with his woman. This is a place where we as guys bond. A lot of guys, in essence, want to be dating their best friend, albeit a hot best friend. Number 1 thing that makes a guy pursue and commit is, and I saw this littered throughout the report, it was the answer to a bunch of different questions. I had no idea it was going to be this prevalent, to be honest with you, but the number 1 thing that makes a man pursue and commit is loyalty. There are signs that women can give off that they are a loyal woman, and there are signs that women can give off they are not a loyal woman, and those signs can emerge within the first meeting. I'm going to go way deeper onto this and the answers in this report. Again, comment report if you want me to send it to you. And otherwise, I'm Taylor Love, I explain the man brain. Hit the follow button, and I'll see you in the next video.
And I think a lot of the, or I should say, one of the issues is that modern women come up with this whole list that they quote unquote need from a man. And really a lot of it is just wants, right? He's got to be 6 feet tall. He's got to be emotionally available. He's got to have a 6-pack. He's got to have 6 figures. He's got to be, like I said, emotionally available, spiritually grounded, and all of that. The whole 9 yards. He's got to do this, 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 and this. And then the man turn around and ask, okay, well, what are you bringing to the table? And the answer, and she's probably not going to say that, But the answer is going to be confusion. It's going to be an attitude. That's what it's going to be. Even though I'm saying I really don't want to be bothered with that. Confusion, attitude, chaos. How many people think that that's a fair trade? How many people think that modern women actually, I can answer the question for you. Modern women actually think that that's a fair trade. Men don't, by the way. Just so we're clear. Men don't think me bringing a whole host of things to the table. I'm emotionally available. I'm spiritually grounded. All that. And then what I get back from you is confusion, attitude, and you acting silly. They're not going to think that that's a fair trade.
Ladies, here's the thing. We want men to be husbands. We want the rings and the things. But family, we cannot advocate for marriage without addressing the full picture, the elephant in the room. Women aren't bred to be wives today. Past generations have raised us up to pursue a career. Forget the man. He's an afterthought. Because when the man act up, you have an out, that degree that you can fall back on. And now, family, we have women who have been bred to be more of a husband than a wife. Let's keep it real. What is society teaching us? Look at the propaganda. Look at the social media. We can't continue to come at men for their lack of commitment, but not also state the obvious. There's a shortage of women worth making long-term or lifelong commitments to. We aren't training up wives. We're training up hypersexual, petty, money-hungry, cannot take any accountability, insecure, immature, women that can't even cover a pot, let alone a man. Women with the mentality that anything goes as long as I'm making $1 from it. Hyper independent, attention seeking, career obsessed, not nurturing, selfish, girlfriend at best women. We want men to lock things down. And I agree, men should. But we gotta give them something worth committing to. And our media isn't pushing that agenda. It's keeping us single. So family, ladies, stop buying the lies of culture. That's what's keeping us single. Let us start focus on becoming the wife that God has created you to be.
Nobody wants to admit this, but
Yeah.
a lot of men are emotionally checking out of dating completely. Not because they hate women, because they're exhausted. This might offend people, but many men feel modern dating rewards looks, money, and manipulation more than genuine character. That changes how they move. Let's be honest for a second. Some men are terrified of being used financially, emotionally, or legally.
Yeah.
Trust is lower than ever. Like, here's the uncomfortable truth. People now leave relationships faster because options are everywhere.
Yeah.
Commitment became harder when rapacious. Modern dating changed when people stopped building together and started shopping for finished products.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of modern women that talk about the mental load and men, emotional labor and all these other things and words that they've come up with. And I get it. I really do understand it. But we don't really ever hear the other side of the coin where you have a man that's, talking about all of the labor that he has to deal with. Because every single time he has to deal with something, well, that's just what a man's supposed to do. And he's not supposed to complain about it. It's just supposed to be what it is. And when a man gets the benefit of the doubt, then all of a sudden, well, how come he gets that? I do that every day. Right, but there's a lot of things that men do every day. And people are like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Man, I go to work every day. I work 12 hours. Yeah, you're supposed to work hard, provide for your family. Yeah, but 12 hours a day though? Yeah. What would you say if I was working 15 hours a day? A little bit more stressful, but yeah, you're supposed to be providing for your family. What would you say if I was working 18-hour days and really I only had time to eat, sleep, well, not even sleep. I had time to, when I come home, I'm literally like wolfing my food. I'm dumping the plate in my mouth. I don't have no time. Jump in the shower. I have no time to watch no TV. I'm in the bed. Up the next day. I don't have a lot of time to do anything. I don't have any free time. Sounds hard, but you're a man. You have a strong back. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be providing for your family at all costs. Men used to go to war. I don't know if you remember that. That's what they would say to a man. And, great for you. Yeah, he worked 18-hour days. That is wow. That's a lot. But once again, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're a man. And if you're complaining about that, you're not a real man. And so why is it any different when you have to do what a woman does? Congratulations. Thank you for that. But now you have to fulfill your responsibilities in a relationship the same way a man does.
So for looks, what are you taking?
Definitely 8 out of 10.
Okay, he's 8 out of 10 for looks. What about his height?
6'4".
Okay, we're going full height. So you've already spent $9, which means you have $6 left from the last 3 categories.
Okay, I think $75K.
Okay, $75K for $2. So you've spent $11 now and have $4 left.
Shoot. I guess I'm stuck with the 2 and 2 because I don't want.
You don't want him to cheat
on me with my best.
Right. So 2 and 2. So at $2, he's probably not going to cheat. You have to keep a close eye on him. But final answers?
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
I think marriage is legalized slavery. Especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, you might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them? Don't get married.
No.
Flashback. I don't understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful, I'm rich, I can fight. Sick of men telling me, oh, well, you hardcore. Yes, I am. Ooh-wee. What you bringing to the table? I am the table.
As a man begins to improve his life, he necessarily begins to make good use of his solitude. He uses this time for deep focus and personal development. Undistracted, he can build his business and take care of his body and invest in his own well-being. This isn't simply about becoming materially successful, though obviously that doesn't hurt. There are still plenty of men who dive into work the way low-value men dive into women. That is, as escapes from themselves. But the more a man begins to value his own presence, the more he enjoys his own company, the more valuable his solitude becomes. And this raises the bar with respect to the women he invites into his life. In short, spending time with them has to be better than spending time with himself, because he knows what he can accomplish when left to his own devices. This process generally follows a fairly predictable progression. As a man first comes to tolerate his own company, as he cleans up his critical inner voice and destructive tendencies, so that there is little negative about his experience of self, he naturally begins to eschew disrespect and game playing and flakiness and drama. This, and only this, is what truly gatekeeps, is what keeps low-value women out of a man's life. It's not therapy, per se. It's not appropriate boundaries, which, like New Year's resolutions, work until they don't. It's a preference for his own uncomplicated company that effortlessly keeps certain women out of his ambit. It is the quality of his relationship with himself that largely determines the quality of the women with whom he relates.
Some of you guys don't like it when I say this, but the man sets the tone in the relationship from day one, whether people want to admit it or not. A woman responds to the environment that a man creates. If he's clear in his intentions, steady with his actions, grounded in who he is, guess what? She relaxes, she softens, and she feels safe enough to follow his lead. That is not weakness. That is biology and just a nervous system regulation. But when a man leads with mixed signals, hot one day, cold the next, uncertain about what he wants, emotionally inconsistent, guess what? She does not feel safe, so her body switches into survival mode. She becomes extremely guarded, hypervigilant, questioning everything, and emotionally exhausted. Not because she is too much, but because the container and foundation is unstable. Women do not want to lead men, whether they like to admit that or not. They don't want to. They respond to leadership, and leadership isn't loud. It is calm, firm, and super steady and consistent. And when a man knows who he is and where he's going, a woman does not need to manage, chase, or protect herself. She can just be. And when that happens, guess what? Polarity returns. The attraction deepens and the relationship finally feels easy instead of tense. So my dudes, listen to me carefully. I don't care if you don't like it. You are setting the tone for how the relationship is going. If she is combative, ask yourself what you need to be doing better. If she is holding everything in, again, ask yourself what you can be doing better, because you are the leader here. We follow your lead.
High value men see their partner as a reflection of themselves. They're asking, how does she represent me? You are his mirror. So if you're getting sloshed at the bar and he's a high value man, how is that going to look to his coworkers? Inversely, if you are confident, you walk with grace, you hold yourself very eloquently, that makes him look good. And that is somebody he's going to hold on to with everything he has. Yes, there's physical based attraction where he likes the way you look. But even greater than that is respect-based attraction. I'll speak for myself, you guys. The men I've dated could probably pull women significantly hotter than me, but they worship the ground I walk because of my internal energy. You are secure in yourself. If you are confident, if you're selective about the partners you're with, that signals to a high-value man that you are a high-value woman. You can be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you are seeking validation, over-explaining, over-giving, that signals low value. And when men are looking for a wife, especially a man who's successful, he's going to be thinking long-term, not who do I want to sleep with tonight? Who do I want by my side as I conquer the world? That's the way these men think, you guys. Your presence either supports his vision for the future or disrupts it. Yes, beauty is great, you guys, but I am telling you, I have interviewed so many high-value men, and believe me, there is a plethora of beautiful women throwing themselves at these men. The thing that really stands out to them, the thing I hear them say over and over again, of the women that stay in their mind, that linger in their mind, is that these women had integrity. They spoke with grace. They had confidence. There was an energy to them. That's how they always put it. That's what actually separates you from the pack, which is very empowering. It means your dream relationship starts with you.
I think what a lot of men are tired is women. A lot of these ladies, some of these ladies, modern women, right? They want a certain freedom with you. Like, say for instance, like, I have a male best friend, but you can't have a female best friend. I can go out with my male best friend. My male best friend can hang out with me, but you don't need to be doing that type of stuff because, you know, women are like this. I can't trust them, but you can trust me around this man, right? And it might not even be a male best friend. It might be me going out with my lady friends, my girlfriends, but you can trust me around them, even though you're looking at that woman and saying she's about to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, this is the way that she is on social media, online. This is the way I mean, we can sit up here and talk about social media is fake all we want to, but some of this stuff, you can't fake it. When you're going out on a girl's night and you're posting about you locking lips with a man, that's not fake at all. Oh, that was my friend. You know, we ain't even like that. No, that's weird. Y'all know y'all post everything online, doing whatever you want to do, right? But once again, modern women want to be able in relationships to do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, however they please. But when it comes to a man, you need to do exactly how it goes beyond loyalty. Does that make sense? It goes beyond what's normal, what's natural, what's regular. And it goes to, you need to do it how I say to do it. You need to behave in the way that I say, exactly how I would have you to do it. Follow what I'm telling you to do. Even if it seems counterintuitive, even if it seems like it don't make any sense, even if I'm being overbearing and dramatic, do what I told you to do, or else you're not going to be my man.